Every year, millions of people visit Las Vegas, Nevada, more specifically, the Las Vegas Strip, and all of those people need a way to get around.
So to help with that, we have these.
This is the Las Vegas Monorail, one of 4 train systems that runs along the Las Vegas Strip. Each line has different routes, fares, and conditions, and it can be pretty confusing, especially since they're not even a part of the same system. I want to make traveling up and down the Strip as easy as possible, so you can focus on having fun when you come to Las Vegas. So today, I took every train in Las Vegas, so you don't have to.
What is up, everyone? My name's Steven from Steven Makes Videos. If you don't know me, normally I make videos about making videos, but today I'm going to talk about something different. Public transportation. I've been a Las Vegas resident for about 6 years now. I will say we don't go down to the Strip very much, it's more of a tourist area, but I did want to make a video talking about public transportation for all my tourist friends who want to come out here for an event or just for a fun weekend. The first rail system we're going to be checking out is the Las Vegas Monorail. Let's go.
Monorail now arriving southbound platform.
The first train we're going to look at is the Las Vegas Monorail. It runs almost the entire length of the Strip and has 7 stops. The train stations are fairly clean, much cleaner than the stations of other cities' public transport that I've been to. Trains arrive every 4 to 8 minutes, which is right up there with New York and LA.
Even during CES, one of the busiest events of the year here, it wasn't too terribly crowded. Now maybe that's because it's during the event itself. I'm sure at the beginning and end it's a lot more crowded. But still, it was a very calm, pleasant experience.
The monorail is my favorite way to get to the convention center. Oftentimes it's way too crowded to park there, so I'll just park at a casino and take the monorail in. It really doesn't cost that much, and that is another thing to note. This is the only one of these trains that costs money to ride, and for tourists, a one-way ticket costs $5. This is a lot higher than many major cities, but for locals, it's not so bad.
If you go up to the booth with the person in it, which has different operating hours than the monorail itself, keep that in mind, and you show a Nevada State ID, you can get a one-way ticket for $1.
Now, in terms of practicality, the monorail is very useful, but it runs behind all the casinos. It's a bit of a walk to get to the Strip itself, but honestly, it's the same as if you were to park at one of the casinos.
The next train, I guess, we're going to check out runs between Excalibur and Mandalay Bay. Let's get into it.
This next line is a tram that runs between the 3 southernmost casinos on the Strip. It has 3 stops and trams arrive every 3 to 7 minutes. Also, this is the only one that has 2 routes. One is an express route between Mandalay Bay and Excalibur, and the other one stops at Luxor.
It wasn't nearly as clean as the monorail was, but it was a lot brighter. And it was a lot less busy. I was the only one in my car. The ride was pretty quick, but it did take a while for it to, close the doors and go.
But when it does go, you get some pretty unique views of the Strip. It's also really easy to get to the stations from both street level and the hotels themselves. When you come to Las Vegas, you're probably going to do a lot of walking, and this tram cuts out some of that. Overall, this tram is very practical.
Okay, now I'm at Mandalay Bay. I'm gonna hop off at Excalibur, walk through New York to Park MGM, and then hop on another tram that will take me through City Center to Bellagio. Let's check it out. Go Knights, go! Okay, so we're looking for a tram. I'm just kind of keep walking forward. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. It's here all along.
Yes, tram to Bellagio. There we go.
According to my Fitbit, this is 1.6 miles from the Excalibur station, but I did make a lot of wrong turns, so it's probably a lot less than that.
Next stop is the Shops at Christie.
The next tram is the newest addition to the strip. It's a tram that goes between Park MGM and Bellagio with a stop at Crystal Shops. It's open from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. and the website says it arrives every 15 minutes, but I don't think it takes that long. It's a very nice ride, but I have two major complaints. First is that these cars have blue tinted windows, which kind of hurts my eyes and makes it really hard to get decent footage. Second is how far away it is.
Okay, that tram was very nice. Like, it was a fairly clean, very bright tram. It was awesome, but it is pretty hidden from the strip, so it's quite a walk to get to the main part of Bellagio. I actually didn't even know about this tram until I was researching for this video. I mean, yeah, it was nice, but I don't think it's the most practical. It's pretty hidden, and at least in Park MGM, the signs for it are very rare.
Even though this tram isn't in the best location, you do get some pretty cool views of the strip, and it's helpful if you are staying in city center.
And now we have one tram left to go, so let's check it out. This will be the smallest tram of all of them that I've tried so far.
This next and final tram is both the smallest and the shortest line of all of these.
Oh, also 1.35 miles. Maybe don't rely on trams when you're on this side of the strip.
Yeah, it's pretty far north, but it's still worth mentioning. It's a two-car tram that runs between Mirage and Treasure Island. The Mirage station is curbside, and the Treasure Island station is pretty much straight down the middle of the casino. The cars have this kind of old trolley vibe and bus-style seating. Also, I don't know if the other trams have this, but I noticed there was a power outlet on this one. I don't know if it works or if you'll be able to use it long enough to charge your phone a little bit, but it's there.
Not gonna lie, that one felt more like an amusement park ride. It was pretty old. The line, at least on this end, was kind of like an amusement park ride.
Since recording this video, I actually have used this tram to rest my feet while trying to get somewhere. And like I said, the station placement is pretty good.
That one was pretty fun. I like that one.
And that's every train on the Las Vegas Strip. I mean, train, tram, I kind of use the words interchangeably, but you get it. Railed vehicles. Even though this video is about trains, do keep in mind that there are other ways to get around the strip. First, you can walk, which is hard but possible. You can take the bus, which has several stops on the strip itself. Or if you're really fancy, you could take taxis or ride shares everywhere. Basically, I just really like railed vehicles, and using them to get around is fun for me. I just wanted to showcase what we have to offer here in Las Vegas to help tourists get around. So if you're a tourist and you're just planning a fun weekend here, now you know a little bit more about how to get around the strip. And I hope this video is helpful for you. If it was, make sure you like and subscribe.
Well, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing if you don't mind doing that. I had a lot of fun making this video. Of course, my feet hurt, but it was worth it. See you next week. Bye.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah, LABB who we running with, yeah, 2233, I'm on 10 again, yeah, state your name, big been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pain.